You know, it's unfortunate when people in power are like in a stupor of drunkenness or something. I don't know, maybe that's never happened ever. Uh, maybe, you know, being in a stupor of drunkenness isn't a thing that can, like, let you keep not caring about something. Like, being like, just drunken and, like, you know, living it up in some kind of lavish life, you know, which is what it would be, to be rich, to have all money and position. So if you found yourself there in that state, and then also were in a drunken stupor, I mean, you know, I think it's possible that you might just be like, you know, I don't care about anything actually deeply because I'm in a drunken stupor, because I'm on a. So, my theory is how things could be this messed up. I mean, our thoughts don't really matter. It's not really a big deal. They don't really mean anything. If what it means something is the people who have power and money. I mean, what matters is what they think. But we have democracies, so we're supposed to, on the books, figuratively speaking, I mean, I don't know. Theoretically, we're supposed to be, you know, behind that power and putting people forward through elections, electoral processes. However, lobbying has has a tremendous, you know, increasing power, and with that becomes like decreased amount of power that the voters hold, and same with gerrymandering or super delegates for Democrats, or possibly even the Electoral College. Um, so there's like these people that I respect that are on the outside of the if you really, this is gonna get, if you're not familiar with Justice Democrats or Alex Jones or TYT, this is gonna be really confusing and you're not gonna get any of these references. But if you're into, yeah, so people I respect that are outside of the two parties and that still are engaged and, you know, trying to think about things and care about problems, and you know, would be people that I met people that I respect that are fans of Alex Jones. I mean, and I mean, it's a particular viewpoint. It was back when Obama was was in office, that I met this guy. He was like a cousin of my neighbor, and this dude really, he was kind of like, you know, he had pretty how do you say that? I don't really know how to describe it. Just very passionate, I guess, political views, and I just remember him saying over and over again that Alex Jones was telling the truth about things and blah blah blah. But I know he was thinking. I know he was looking at a lot of things. I mean, I guess, you know, as I think about this, as I think this out, you know, fake news is older than its recent, you know, sightings and citations and the recent allegations of fake news. Like, fake news, first of all, was right there out in front in the mainstream news all along, and it's the inherent, like, absurdity and farce of talking about fake news is like, oh, we're the real news, and we're the opposite of that. Have no fakeness, have no dishonesty. But second of all, you know, my opinion, differing from people who watch Alex Jones, is that Alex Jones is saying some far out stuff sometimes. Sometimes he's completely, you know, yeah, lots of hyperbole and superlatives, or taking things to extremes. Lots of kind of just bizarreness with Alex Jones. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch enough of him to have enough good examples, but I think, you know, it's kind of like ratcheting you up, and it's kind of like saying the same things over and over again. And some of it's just general stuff that can't be proven. You know, it's just opinions. It's just claims. You know, it's like, it seems like evidence that it's like, say something that people have already said before. Oh, look here, look at this statement. Look at this statement where so and so said this and this and this. Look at this video where this guy said this and this and this. Okay. Honestly, I don't really know what to think. I don't know what to think about Alex Jones, but I'm trying to get to a larger point. I'm trying to make a larger point, which is TYT, the Justice Democrats, the Green Party, Alex Jones viewers. Oh, I admire you all. I admire you all in some ways, some more than others. But I feel like you're all crazy as hell. As crazy as a non-voter, and as crazy as anyone participating and voting in the two parties. Because the biggest enemy to the Democrats are what they hate. Alex Jones is what he hates. Green Party they are what they hate. The Justice Democrats are what they oppose and they hate. TYT is what it rails against and hates and opposes. How could that be? Well, if the Democrats are allegedly, supposedly for this and that rights and progress, but then they stand in the way of it, but then their faulty politicians and policies ruin it, they drop the ball, they're trying to do some greedy, selfish crap over here, and they mess it up. Yeah, they are the thing that they say they're against. Alex Jones, he's talking about the man this, the man that, the man whatever. I think he's basically on the leash of the man. That's what I think. I can't prove it. But I mean, I think that he's there to be in the way of actual extreme conservative. Or he's the actual niche and the actual sector or you know, group that he draws and attracts. He actually stands in the way of those people finding other like thought leaders and other commentators and other radio show hosts that might do a better job. The Green Party, when you're not corralled back and forth to Republicans and Democrats, well, I'm tired of these Democrats, I'll be a Republican. I'm tired of these Republicans, I'll be a Democrat. Well, these Democrats piss me off, I'm going to be a Republican. Then you're corralled straight to the Greens if you're anybody else. Well, I'm liberal, so I'm a Democrat. I don't want to go to Republican. Oh, I'll just go right over here to the Greens. That's what I do. Let me open the door. Let me go in this room. Let me close the door, and I will never think of it again. Why not be in a drunken stupor with those people in power? In fact, with that turning a blind eye, carelessness, couldn't be bothered, stuck up, arrogant crap, you're on your way. Conceited people, obstinate, haughty. So the TYT, who's supposed to be out there on the left, like I want to make a sitcom, like, or a little sketch comedy, where they're like, where some people like who are actually really in power, they're like, yeah, they just want, or like they're trying to concoct, and like in their framing, the way that they frame it, or the way that their pundits frame it, you know, because they like write the script for their journalist pets. They're like, okay, so then the journalists are on TV, they're like, oh, and they're like interviewing like Hillary Clinton, and they're like, oh, you know, I wouldn't be thinking anything far left like those people out there at TYT. They must be some kind of TYT viewers. They must be some kind of radical left-wing crazy all the way out there to the left, all the way at the extreme end of left politics at TYT. And there's nothing else in the world. And they can censor and keep everything else out of you. Who else did I say? All of them. All of them. The Justice Democrats. Oh, well, we just had an election which showed the Democrats are like this horrible, monstrous, corrupt thing. Oh, well, we're still gonna be Democrats. We're just over here. Okay, we gotta make all this money. We gotta rally all these people, and we're gonna do it. Blah, 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 blah. But we're still Democrats. We're still right here. It's already pre-decided. Oh, let me use all my brain power. I'm Kyle Kulinski. I'm gonna use all my brain power to rally people. We're gonna change. Blah, blah. But we're still Democrats, and we're working with you. We're take money from people, and throw it away, because we're not going to succeed. That's my impression of society.